If you think you're a recreational smoker, you might be just schizophrenic, bro. Normalizing the consume of cannabis is not right because it affects your brain, it affects who you are, it affects the ones around you. Let me tell you something. Maybe you're not gonna like this. You have been lied for pretty much all your life. If you're a person who smokes weed, who thinks smoking, consuming cannabis, any kind of form of cannabis is not bad for you, you have been lied to. Because you're killing your brain. Here it is, right? Let's say you're still growing up and everything. The use of cannabis can affect the brain in several ways, even in healthy young adults. These effects depend on the factors such as dosage, right? How much are you consuming? Frequency use. Are you doing it every day? Every 2 days, every 3 days, every hour? Are you that kind of addict? The potency of the THC and individual differences. These are the short-term effects. You are changing it, you are tricking it, you are not operating at 100%. Number 1, euphoria and relaxation. THC interacts with the brain's endocannabinoid system, particularly CB1 receptors, which can induce a sense of euphoria, relaxation, or altered perception. Okay. Number 2, memory impairment. Have you lost your memories in the last 48 hours, 72 hours? Can you remember what you did yesterday? These are the kind of questions that we have to ask ourselves. Are we doing the right thing? Do we want to feel down? Do we want to feel like everything is ending and you don't have energy for nothing? Here's a little bit of why. You'll have to stop doing this. Number 3, cognitive function. It might reduce attention, decision-making ability. When you say you're going to do something and you don't end up doing it, think about it. And reaction times, which can be risky for activities like driving. If you're driving, if we are day trading, you have to be operating at 100% with your brain and emotions. And by smoking weed, consuming cannabis, you're digging a hole for yourself. Number 4, mood changes. Some users report feelings of anxiety or paranoia, specifically with high doses of THC. The more you consume, the more paranoid you become, the more crazy you're gonna be, and that's really not good because you drive your emotions high every single moment. And remember, here in this channel, we think logically. We think with our brain, and if you're messing with our brain, you're just effing it up, everything. We think logically, not emotionally, okay? Now, these are the long-term effects with regular use. Brain development. Brain continues to develop until age around 25. Regular cannabis use during this period might interfere with the process, potentially affecting memory, learning, and emotional regulation. Think about it, your mood swings, and all these kind of things that are happening to you. You think you're bipolar. One days you think you want to kill yourself, the other days you think you're a superhero. That's not healthy. Number 2, structural and functional changes. These are long-term effects. Structural and functional changes. Chronic use can lead to alterations in brain structures like the hippocampus and prefrontal cortex, which are involved in memory and executive function. Number 3, risk of dependence. This is a huge one. About 9% of users might develop cannabis use disorder addiction, with the risk of increasing to 17% of those who start in adolescence. Number 4, mental health. Heavy use is associated with an increased risk of anxiety, depression, and in a predisposed individual, psychosis, or schizophrenia. If you think you're a recreational smoker, you might be just schizophrenic, bro. We have to stop normalizing or romanticizing bad things for you. That's not right. Let's call it that way. You want to take something that has been forbidden because it's bad for you. Society is supposed to move forward, and as of right now we're stuck or maybe moving backwards because of the values and education that new people have been taking. Normalizing the consume of cannabis is not right because it affects your brain, it affects who you are, it affects the ones around you by how they see you, how they treat you, how they feel about you. Think about this. It's not only how you feel, it's also how you make feel others, how others see you in their eyes. Because you're working out to, one, feel healthy, be healthy, of course, and also look good for others. You like the touch, you like to be a social. Us humans, we're social creatures, right? And who succeeds in life? You know, the ones that are around, the ones that everybody likes, the ones that everybody know. People who push, people who suffer and take the work, people who invest, take the risks, people who actually want to grow, people who are playing this game to win, not to survive. Think about this. That's the last thing I tell you. Now go. Think about the decisions you have been making and take the last one with conviction. It's time to change right now.